This is the last day I'm going to do open lines Twitter spaces for quite a while. So, unlike most times, you won't hear a big monologue, you won't hear a big speech. Let's just do it. Whoever wants to talk, press request, and we'll go from there. Okay. George, what's on your mind?
Hey Gary, nothing much. I just want to say, uh, GG33 is the best organization, hands down, on the free stuff, and you're a great guy, Gary.
Much appreciated, brother. Thank you for the kind words. When did you find GG33?
Near December of 2023.
When I was going at Tate.
Yes.
And for people to be like, "Yo, Gary, these people coming at you. You used to come at others." No, me and Tate cost me millions of dollars. That's why I went after him. I didn't go after him for clout. I went after him because he fucking cost me. And me and him were fighting with each other before he got famous. When I was bigger than him in 218, he was attacking me. So it's not the same. Anyways, so you find the numerology and astrology more useful than that son of a bitch?
Yeah, I've used it. I'm using it for my family. I'm using it for like conflicts. I'm using it for everybody. I'm using it for my career. I'm using it for like just every day now, and I'm so grateful for it.
Sounds like you're a man who heard me and like, what the fuck is this? And then you started doing research and the stuff I said, and you saw that it was real. You wanted to disprove it, but you couldn't, right?
Yeah, there was no disproving it. Once I heard you say it, I was in true belief. Once I've read all the breadcrumbs you laid around, and all the information you gave out, it was pretty clear to see.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate all the kind words, and remember, brother, men lie, women definitely lie, but numbers never lie. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Zerka Rage, are you the guy who keeps banning me on that Discord?
I just got muted too there. Because I said, yeah, because I said faggot, but it's normal. It's something that happens now and then. But
That,
no, I
that
don't.
that's crazy. Remember, if you go with Zerka's Discord and say faggot, you're gonna get banned. This shit's funny as hell, man. Hey, if you
But
go on my Discord and say it, you're not getting banned, but that's just me. All right, what's on your mind?
no, because previous bigger Discord of him was banned because of a lot of slurs and shit like that. But happens. That's no problem about it. Yo, how you feeling? You know, you always coming at Christ, but we like you, Gary. You know, we make memes about you, but we love you.
I mean, you guys make nothing but memes about me, man. Talking bad shit all the time, but they're kind of funny. So I don't. I mean, it's not like I act with you guys the way I act with these haters. All jokes aside, I go in there, call you guys brokies. That's about it.
Yeah, that's it. It's about fair play. We do like you and your community. You have good individuals around you. And then when it's time to debate and make content, bro, we know that we don't hold evil against you. You know, it's not like hateful.
What evil is that, my friend?
I'm saying we don't hold. I don't see like hate from both communities against each other. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no. Listen, man, that's Aiden Ross's community of fucking degenerates. That's Neon's community of degenerates. I mean, listen, people can say whatever they want about Sneeko, Zerka, Myron, and those guys. But at least they're not like Neon, who knows his girl is cheating on him and says, "I don't care, I still love her."
That's scarcity. that scarcity mindset. But yeah, but just one thing, I will not get into scripture and shit like that. I'm still a newbie into the Bible. But could you acknowledge that for the amount of influence that Jesus Christ has, shouldn't he hold the crown because of that?
I mean, he died at 33. For all I know, that 33 is the reason he has all the influence.
No, no, but God, if God is God, his
Listen,
power
listen,
is
listen, listen,
infinite.
listen, 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 listen. I don't believe in your God. As a matter of fact, I think your God's a demon. I think I think the Islamic God's a demon. I think the Jewish God's a demon. So all you guys can't say, oh, he's telling you to worship the tablet. No, I don't give a fuck about fucking the synagogue. Only difference between a priest, imam, and a rabbi is the rabbi's got more money. That's pretty much the only difference, man. They're all fucking peddling fucking nonsense, man. But I believe that this is the devil's land. I believe Earth and third dimensional plane, that's the devil's playground. And I think he runs this domain. I think there are angels who are here, and I think there's definitely demons who are here, but not in the forms of, the way the Bible says they are. I also believe there's a prime creator, and I believe he does not interfere, and I believe he's above all this third dimensional, fourth dimensional, or whatever else this matrix leads us to. I believe all he does is judge. And I basically believe this. I think a lot of you Christians and Muslims, you got the same problem. You put your gods and things of that nature into realms that I don't think they can control. I don't think the God of this realm can control karma. I think karma is above the God in this realm. I think
No,
karma is from the prime creator. That's what I think, and I think the purpose of the devil in this realm is to tempt people with money, with pussy, with power, and to see what kind of vile things a person with a soul will actually do for fucking lust or any of those above things I said. I think that's what the purpose. I think that the prime creator allowed this demon, who most of people call God, to run this planet to basically test souls. This is a place to test souls. If you're in the numerology and astrology, they're basically here to as a guide. Like for instance, if you're a 5 life path, and most 5 life paths are attractive, and if you're a fucking well, you're going to get punished. I will say one thing with Zerka, because I was in the same house for him for a long time. He had a lot of bitches over. He didn't actually fuck a lot of these bitches. He actually didn't do that. I saw that. He could have done a lot more damage than he did, and he actually didn't. So at the end of the day, I'm going to say this, man. This earth is here for souls to get tested, see if they can get corrupted, and things of that nature. And before I leave, I might get a little corrupted as well. I might take vengeance of all these people and just put them in the ground. If that is something that I get judged for, then so fucking be it. Maybe that's my Achilles heel, and that's how I'm gonna get fucking stuck here to go next time. But I don't think so. I'm very, very strict about things like that. These people actually have to benefit from me in life and then actually disparage me, and those are my qualifications. So I hope that answers your question about God and the creator and the difference and things of that.
your view, yeah, and respectable. We the problem we see that we acknowledge both sides is weak men, right? Because a man
Yeah,
that
of
knows that
course.
what he wants, he will not he will not have a scarcity mindset. He will not go down for a silly,
Yeah,
you know.
100%. 100%. See, this is what do. They fucking find weak men, and what they do is they usually make them feel sorry for them. Oh, this person hit me, or this person abused me. I have basically seen women use that shit over and over and over. No one touched them. No one even fucking breathed on them wrong, and they're gonna say someone hit them and stuff like that. I warn people, be very, very careful around women who say other men abused them. I just don't trust women because I've seen them lie so many times. Now, on the male side, if you know your dude's a simp and you know he's going to do everything he can to get women no matter what, and if he has to betray you, so be it. You got to be very, very careful with weak men. And women are responsible for weak men because women are the ones raising kids without a father. That's their choice.
Yeah,
That's
matriarchy
their
view.
choice.
Yeah, matriarchy view of life, like a gentleman dream that's watered down into, yo, you cannot be fit, you cannot make money, you do not need to be authoritarian and hold a position and hold for your standards and values, and that's how society falls down. But you have more people that want to talk, and I know that it's bothers when you cannot talk, so I'm gonna give them the space to.
A good man. Enjoy the rest of your
Thank
day,
you, G.
brother. Okay, average Joe, you got your hand up. Go ahead.
Yo, what's going on, Gary?
Open mics. What do you want to talk about?
Yo, just like the last dude, I don't agree with everything you said, but numerology has honestly improved my life. Even just the free information, and I just wanted to ask like a question and just like a little reading.
Go ahead with the question.
So I heard that you're gonna like you said that you're like retiring in like 2026 or something. Like, is
Correct.
there like a main reason?
Yeah, of course there's a reason because I'm gonna be the hottest fucking guy in any fucking space in 2025, and I'm not gonna be able to sustain that in 2026.
Yeah.
So I might as well step aside and fucking pick my successors.
All right. Wait, just one little question. How much more do you think there is to learn to numerology, like that you have? Like, how much more space there is for you to learn?
It depends in what field you're talking about because when it comes to reading people's birthdays, there's very little I can learn at this point, in my opinion. When it comes to applying it in different spaces, like the healthcare field, what's the best day to have open heart surgery compared to an Achilles surgery, things like that, there's a few more things to learn. And that's where computer simulations and AIs are going to come in when people actually start taking this stuff seriously. And then they're going to be able to program things, and then they're never going to be replaced the human mind. AIs can't do that, but there's a lot of stuff that we need to go through. I know who gets cancers. I know exactly what sign is susceptible to cancer in what way, but I'm still not 100 on when's the best day to have surgeries for different type of heart operations, brain surgery and things like that. There's still things I can go back and forth with because it's not just like pick a day. You got to make sure the doctor is a compatible sign. You got to make sure that the patient is a compatible sign. Do you know how many times I've talked to people who have gotten massages from masseuses and they got in car accidents, and then I fucking asked these people, do you know what that masseuse's birthday was? And they got back to me. It was actually their enemy sign. So there's a lot of stuff out there that still can be learned for the public, and yeah, honestly, some for me. But I mean, with me and everyone else right now, it's like think of Michael Jordan when he was the NBA and he was the best player, and then Akeem was the second best player, but the distance between the first and second is so fucking huge. It's not even close.
Yeah, so just refining everything.
And I'm going to tell you right now, every single person in GG33 knows more than every single one out there copying and pasting shit.
All right. Wait, one thing. Is it really that bad to hang around your enemy sign? Because like my brother's my enemy sign.
No. I mean, listen, family's family. Yeah. Family's family. Family's family. You just want to make sure you don't put yourself in those situations. My brother is the same sign as me, Snake. My kid is the same sign as me, Snake. We plan things ahead in my family. Anyways, we got other people with their hands up. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Can you do my little reading real quick?
There we go. We gotta go to other people. Maybe later.
All right. Thank you so much,
okay. No problem. Thank you. Acon 11-9, go.
Hey Gary, how you doing, man? Appreciate you giving me the opportunity to speak. I just wanted to tell you how much that I really appreciate all the free information that you've put out there. I originally came across it back in September when I was teaching myself how to use horary charts to predict sports outcomes. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then I found out your stuff, and I've been applying it on my own since. And I just, I'm beyond grateful. It's changed my life and it's given me answers to things that I never got closure on. And, being from Cleveland, Ohio, like yourself and fellow Snake, I feel like, I feel like I took a similar process that you did to learn this stuff and apply it to your everyday life versus reading all that bullshit out there. I mean, I read the bullshit, but I felt that I had to read the bullshit and then apply what you said for me to see what was actually true. And I mean, the truth is what you said. You know what I mean? So I'm beyond grateful for it. Um,
Well, I appreciate your kind words, brother. What else you got in your mind?
well, real quick, remember a couple weeks ago you did that live kick stream with the bet reading and stuff like that.
What about it?
I was one of those comments that was telling you about how I have a cannabis company with my partner that lives in Michigan, and he's a Dragon 8 Life Paths. Remember the?
Uh-huh.
And I was just curious, man, as my for my gratitude, if I could send you one of my inventions. I'm not looking for any clout or exposure. I'm just looking to send it to you, just for being grateful for everything you put out there for free.
One of your inventions, I'm assuming, has something to do with marijuana.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sure. DM me. I have a PO box for stuff like that. I don't really like giving out my address, but
No, but
yeah.
yeah, wherever's fine.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
Yes. Well, yeah, you've done
Much
more for me.
gratitude.
You've done more for me than you ever realized, man. So just appreciate it, and hope your Achilles is healing well. I'm a physical therapist,
Oh
so
yeah, I'm back to walking. I'm walking all over the place now, man. So
shit's a
we're
motherfucker.
good again. Yeah, Achilles is a bitch, man. It really is. It's definitely a motherfucker, but it is.
Yeah,
Hey, 7-year cycle.
yeah, it
You know,
happens. All right, man.
it's
I'll send you a
it, it,
DM.
it's crazy. It's crazy because no one believed in this when I started this journey myself. No one believed in this, and I said what I was going to do, and I did it.
Yeah,
And I want people to listen. The majority of the people are so thankful.
yeah, and
Like
like,
every single person, so thankful. They thank me for changing their lives and everything. It's only the NPCs and the whores and the homosexuals and the people who are attacking me to try to get $20 for some bullshit they're selling, basically off my free information. That's the only place the hate's coming from.
yeah, a bunch of losers.
When you're in a space, you see what it is, man. Again, thank you for the kind words.
Facts. We're gonna blow up next year, man. Snake year. They don't even know what's
Oh yeah,
coming, dude. My
100%.
shit's
Get out of
blowing up.
Ohio, though, brother.
Oh, I will. I
Get out of
will.
Ohio, though, brother. I didn't blow up till I got out of Ohio.
I will, man. I promise you that.
Sounds good.
All right,
All
man.
right,
Take
brother.
care.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, Mister, with your hand up, L. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, Gary? What's the price action on
What's going
Tesla
on,
looking
brother?
at?
What's on your mind?
What's the price action on Tesla looking like? How low we going?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like how low do you expect Tesla to go down in stock
I
price?
think it's definitely going below 120. I'm hoping it goes below 90.
That's pretty low, man. I'm glad this little bounce happened. It gives me an opportunity
Oh,
to
of course,
stock up on those
bro.
puts.
This little bounce cost me around 60, 70, whatever. I'm still fucking up over half a stick, so whatever. Yeah, he's gonna be fucked up. My God, this motherfucker's loud, and he always comes through about 11. Why do they allow Ferraris to have those type of exhausts? The shit should be illegal. I mean, I'm like literally on the top floor of a skyrise, and you guys can hear that shit over the fucking phone. Oh my God, I wish I had a sniper fucking gun. Anyways, man, go ahead, man.
Oh no, that's all I wanted to add. I want to thank you for that for that Tesla call. Anybody in here you're a fucking moron.
Oh yeah, I made that call in fucking January. I made that call in January. Anyone who listened made a shitload of money. You made a lot more money shorting Tesla than you did with Bitcoin. Hold on. Yeah, you made a lot more money with my call than fucking going all in on Bitcoin and your crypto. So, congratulations to you, my friend.
Nah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Fuck you! Hey, he's doing this shit on purpose, man. He's literally fucking out on the streets and doing that shit on purpose. Fucking. Oh. It is what it is. Fucking doing that shit on purpose just to wake people up. Should be shot. Fucking with his exhaust. Oh my! I live in one of the richest neighborhoods in fucking America, and you got people doing this shit here. Fucking. Anyways, it is what it is. Let's get to the next person. We haven't had a female yet. Nancy, what's on your mind?
I was wondering if I can get a reading.
Quickly.
All right, February 1st, 2005.
February 1st, 2005?
Yeah.
Well, you know you're a one-wife path, right?
Yeah.
So that means you're going to be more masculine than most women.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to think more like a guy than a girl. You probably don't even like being around women, do you?
No, not really.
Of course you don't, man. So when I say things like and skanks, that doesn't bother you because you've seen it with your own eyes, haven't you?
Yep.
So what do you think about women on OnlyFans?
I don't support that.
Why? It's quick money.
I mean, me personally, no.
Because you respect yourself, correct?
Yep.
See, you can always count on the rooster to, be more conservative than all these fucking around. Does it bother you when you see all these women making money just by flashing their titties?
Yeah.
Does it degrade you as a woman? Does it degrade you as a woman?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, does it degrade you as a woman?
Yeah.
How would you fix this problem? Because you're definitely a chick, but you got one energy. So how would you fix this problem of these single mothers having beta males who grow up to basically be betas and buy OnlyFans subscriptions because they can't actually go up to a woman like you and actually talk to you because they're fucking cowards. They'd rather jack off to some porn than actually have a relationship with a woman. What do you think this should be done to fix that?
Well, to start off, I think banning porn would be a big part of that to end it. And send the betas to camp.
Saying the betas to where?
To camp?
What kind of camp? A re-education camp?
Yeah.
What happens when beta males try to hit on you? Or do that?
I just push them away.
I got your birthday. I know you got nice legs.
Yeah.
Not sure what you look like, but I know you got nice legs.
Yeah.
So what are these beta males like, man? Do they approach you or do they just stare at you?
No, they just stare.
They just stare?
Yeah.
You ever go up to one of these guys and be like, are you ever going to have the courage to talk to me?
Hell no.
No?
No.
Got a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you do. Why not? Keep it real.
I guess I'm too controlling in a way.
You're too controlling.
Yeah.
So you have not found a man who is alpha enough to keep you in your place.
Nope.
Yep. You know, I married a rooster, and she's born on the first, just like you. And I tamed her. So it wasn't easy. So, well, actually, it was for me, but it wouldn't be for anyone else. So, good luck to you. And actually finding a non-beta male who's not vaccinated, who would actually, you know, take care and, you know, because I know you're going to be loyal. Otherwise, most of those are fucking Aquarius bitches, right?
Yep. But wouldn't I be a
All right,
monkey
good.
if I was born on before the 9th?
Oh, was it that year? Was it the 9th?
Because
See, this is the impossible thing to do with Chinese astrology, because the years change every single year and a different date. It's very, very difficult to memorize. So whenever someone's around in that February, January cusp, it is possible that they're still the sign before. So yeah, that might be the case with you. I don't have it memorized, but I'm just going to take your word for it. But if that's the case, and you're a monkey instead of a rooster, you probably ain't as loyal as I thought you were.
What?
No, but I mean, monkeys like to play the field, man. Monkeys like to play the field. So I'm assuming you've had boyfriends before, correct?
Just like one.
That's why. Did you cheat on him?
No.
Did he cheat on you?
No.
There was a pause there, girl. He was doing something. You suspected him of something, didn't you?
Yeah. He was talking to my
Yeah,
best
you
friend.
did. What he did? He did what?
He was talking to my best friend.
Oh. And how'd you find out? Did your best friend tell you?
Her cousin.
What a skank. So your best friend was talking to your man, and she wouldn't even tell you?
No.
What kind of best friend is this, girl?
I don't know. That was like in freshman year, so it was a while ago.
Okay, that was a while. Oh, so you haven't had a boyfriend in that long?
Nope.
Damn. In what part of the country you live in?
I live in Oregon.
Then that might be the problem. You get around nothing but liberal betas over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate it.
Oh my god. Yeah, you need to move to the East Coast. That's where real men are. At least what's less of them. Anyways, if we have anyone in Oregon who thinks they can handle this woman, jump in her DMs, and Nancy wants to say what's up. So sell yourself, Nancy. Tell everyone what you're looking for in life.
I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun. See, you're just like all the other women. You don't even know what you want. Come on, I'm giving you the spotlight here, man. All these people are listening. They're drooling. They want to know what you're thinking, what you're saying. I'm telling you what all these guys are picturing what you're looking like, and they're fucking undressing you with their own fucking eyes. And they're a bunch of perverts. Because I know that's exactly what these fucking perverts are doing. But under the slim chance that there's a normal, good guy out there, what would you like them to know about you? And again, assuming this guy's in Oregon, you pick the hell of a place to live.
Well, I just want someone who's loyal and financially stable, and yeah.
Financially stable. Does that mean he has to be rich?
Yes and no.
There's always that. Okay, so keep it real. Your man's got to have a bag.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's get into some real questions. What makes you think you deserve someone who has that type of money?
I don't know.
I mean, give me something, girl. You just basically said you want someone who has a bag and someone who's loyal. Most people who have bags ain't loyal. I'll tell you that much right now. Believe me, I found that lesson out in Miami and dealing with all these billionaires and millionaires plus and shit like that. But You said you want someone loyal and you want someone who has money. So let's start. Do you cook and clean?
I do, yeah.
I see. So that kitchen's going to be spotless and daddy's going to have a sandwich whenever he wants it?
Obviously.
Okay. Hey, I'm just asking. Okay. Okay. And we're going to have to keep it real. What's your body count?
0.
What?
0.
Man, listen, girl. You said you're born in 2005.
Yeah.
Were you born in America?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so you're American. I see. If you told me you were from Vietnam or some Muslim country, that gets a lot more believable. But you're in liberal Oregon, where girls get turned out when they're like fucking 14. How the hell did you manage to become a virgin this long?
Well, I'm not easy, you know, so I'm just different, I guess. I don't
Well,
know.
apparently not. Apparently not. Listen, I after you said that, I got to bring some other people in here. George, do you believe this woman's a virgin? She said she's a virgin and she's born in 2005. Do you believe her?
No.
What?
Okay.
No,
George
no.
says no. Okay, Lucas, do you believe this woman?
Yeah, I believe her. I don't think she has a reason to lie. So yeah.
Yeah, being a whore is
Okay,
nasty.
so are you actually saying that because you believe what she's saying, or are you trying to simp because you're gonna slide in her DMs
I
afterwards?
don't understand, man. Yeah, I guess I believe what she's saying, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not an expert on voices, but she sounds like to me.
Okay, so she doesn't sound like a whore. She sounds like a good girl.
I guess you could say that.
Okay, how old are you, man?
I'm 24.
Yo, Nancy, there's a 24-year-old man who seems like he wants to holler at you real quick.
Oh my god.
Nancy, how you doing?
Yeah, you got more than you bargained in with this space. All right, while you two are talking, I'm gonna bring some more people in this room, and we'll go from there. All right, just added a few more people. So Lucas says he believes you. George says no. Let's go to a few other people. Matt, what do you think about Nancy claiming she's a virgin?
I know she's a rooster, so 2005.
No. She's actually a monkey.
A monkey.
We established that
Oh, yeah.
she's a monkey. Now, if she was a rooster, I'd probably believe her myself.
Yeah.
But she's a monkey, so that might be a little sketchy right there. So so far we got 1 for and 1 against. Where are you at, my friend?
I'm gonna say nah.
Oh, damn. That's 2 people who says Nancy's full of cap. All right. Let's see. The person with their hand up with the letters I can't read. Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe her.
You believe her? Okay, and why is it? Why is it in a country full of fucking lying women? Do you believe her?
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of younger people that don't go out as much because they never went out with COVID. You know what I mean?
Okay. Nancy, is that true? You don't go out much? And that's because of
true.
COVID? Oh, wow. Okay, so you're telling me you sit at home every night, just playing with your hair and doing your nails?
Basically.
Oh, okay. And you don't got any girlfriends either, huh?
Just like 2, but
Just like 2?
yeah. Are
Are they virgins like you?
one of them is.
One of them's a virgin. Is she the same age as you?
Yeah.
Okay, and what about the other girl?
No, she's not.
Is she the whore in the group?
No, she has a boyfriend.
She has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And okay. So, are you Muslim or Christian, or what's your religion?
I'm not into religion or nothing.
What were you raised to be?
A Catholic.
A Catholic. Okay. Do you still resonate with any of your Catholic teachings?
No.
Is Jesus king?
No.
No, there you go, girl. What about Allah? Is that your Lord and Savior?
No.
What about Buddha?
No.
Hey, man, I tell you what, man, if I had to choose between Jesus, Muhammad and Buddha, I think I'm kicking with Buddha.
No.
No, you're not going to kick it with Buddha?
Nope.
Okay. You smoke weed?
I don't.
You drink?
I used to, but
Yeah,
not
you
anymore.
do. Yeah, you do. Okay,
Not
okay,
anymore.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what made you stop? What made you stop drinking?
It was just a horrible feeling that I got afterwards, and I just stopped.
All right, sir. Go ahead. You have your hand up. Do you believe she is a virgin? Yes or no?
I mean, you have to look at her parents and stuff. Like, did she have like a mother and father in her household?
Good shit. So, did you have a mom and dad raising you?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to the girl. Nancy, did you have a mom and dad around?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And your parents are happily married and they're still together and they always were together?
Yeah, they've been together since they were like
Okay.
20 or so. Yeah.
And they instilled good values in you, didn't they?
Yeah.
I see. So if you do bad things, what did your parents do to you? If you misbehaved, did mommy spank you? What
Yeah.
happened? She
She
did.
would, yeah.
Oh, wow. So what's your ethnicity?
Um, I'm Hispanic.
Okay. Talk some Spanish.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
You speak Spanish?
I'm asking you to speak Spanish.
But will you understand it or no?
One way to find out.
Um, I don't know what to say in Spanish. Like, what do you want me to say in
Uh,
Spanish?
Hey,
I say I'm
te
born
pegaron con el
February
cinto, sí
4th,
or no?
2005.
Fui nacida en febrero 1, 2005.
That sounded a little broken to me. You're Americanized.
No.
You just speak that stuff at home, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we have three people. Sorry about that. Two. Two people believe that she's a virgin, and two people believe that she's capping. So we need a tiebreaker.
I believe her, Gary.
And who do we have?
I believe
You believe her too?
I believe her, man. I believe her for the simple fact that she's got two parents. She's got a friend who has a boyfriend, and the other one's a virgin. That's more than enough to actually.
I mean that might mean she has a low body count. That doesn't necessarily prove that she's a virgin, though.
Her friend. I mean, I don't know. From the way she talks and everything, all the information I've gathered, I think she's not capping.
Wow. It sounds like you want her number.
Nah. Hey, come on, man. You met my lady.
What's that?
I said, come on, bro. You met my lady. I don't roll that way.
All right, you guys go ahead. Spit some game, brother. I'll be right back.
¿Te pegaron con el cinto, sí or no?
No, not anymore.
Hey,
But
you're a no sabo kid.
that is not true.
Silent, damn.
Why the fuck ain't nobody speaking?
You want to talk about music? I know a lot about
I'm
music.
gonna spit some game real quick for all the gentlemen in here.
All
For all
right,
of you
go.
gentlemen who are single and y'all trying to look for a good girl, two things you guys got to look out for. Number one, obviously, if she's got a mom and dad, right? And number two, this is a bonus. If she lives with her entire family and her grandparents. If she lives with her grandparents and her parents, chances are she's probably not going to be a whore. And if you guys want to go out, spit some game, go to Target 9 a.m., bro. That's where all the ladies are at.
Oh man, you struggling out here, brother. I gave you the mic. You struggling out here, but you know what, man? She actually might be, man. I might believe her. I might believe her, but it's hard. It's hard because I live in Miami and these girls, man, out here,
That's Miami,
they've been
though.
fucking, yeah. I mean, they've been used more than the fucking rental car, bro.
She's from Oregon,
You
bro. A
know,
bunch of bitches out
but
there.
hold on. I'm talking about like, I don't think there's a virgin in this fucking city. Like, unless they're like fucking 14, 15 years old. I don't think there's a virgin in this fucking city. I've seen these fucking whores get turned out quick. You know, Jack Doherty fucking, you know, he fucking starts befriending them when they're 17, when they're 18. Here's the contract. So it is what it is. All right. So we need a co-host. We need a co-host. I saw Kat around here somewhere, but we need a co-host. Oh, Peyton's here. Well, definitely gonna add her. She'll be the co-host. Outstanding. Let's see if that actually worked. I sent the request. And I appreciate you being a good sport, Nancy. You know, I'm just having some fun with you.
Hey, Gary, I got a question.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. I'm doing text. I'm trying to get people in here. All right. I sent you a co-host, Peyton. I'm not sure if you got it. And let's see. All right, this might be a mistake, but no, I'm not. I don't know if I can make Aaron win co-host.
Good evening. Thank you
Good
for this
evening,
space.
Peyton. And how are you doing today?
Excellent. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I was talking to Nancy, and Nancy said she is born in America and she's born in 2005. And she said she was a virgin. So we're just going around the room, you know, trying to see if the guys actually believe her. And most of the guys actually did. And the reason they did is because, you know, she came from a two-parent household. She sounds kind of reserved. And, you know, we're basically having some fun. But now that you're here, we could be a little bit more serious.
No, keep having fun. I'm here to have fun too. Yeah, I was able to pop in for the conversation a little bit. It's definitely understandable that you'd be skeptical of her being in that position. When I was younger, I didn't even know any girls who were 18 that were still virgins. So it's hard to believe as time goes on with how much exposure we have to degeneracy that there's still girls out there who are holding out. So completely understandable, but there are girls out there.
100%. Yep, that's usually the case. No father, and you know, people have issues. Anyways, so this is what I'm gonna do. I need to actually make a 5-10 minute call. I'm gonna leave the spaces in your control. You decide whatever topic you want, and you have all these wonderful people listening to you, and people who want to know who Peyton is. She is the GG33, one of our health gurus, and she is one of the main teachers in GG33 Academy. And everyone there is just, you know, pretty much loving everything she does. So Peyton, this is yours. Take it any way you want. You can, you know, put people in and out as speaker, and I'll be back in around 10 minutes. Your show, girl.
Perfect. Enjoy. Send me an email because I'm remodeling my website right now, and my email is my name. So it's Peyton Elroy, as you see it on my account, Peyton Elroy at PeytonElroy.com.
Can they message you on Twitter as well?
Yes, I have my DMs open right now, so feel free to do that.
See, she's nice. She has her DMs open. I don't. It is what it is. Okay. So thank you for holding that down while I had to talk to a person who needed to be talked to. Anyways, Emma, you got your hand up. What's on your mind?
Okay, so just to say thank you, Peyton. And Gary, I just wanted to say your ebook about Hitler is pure heat. Yo, this is fire, okay? Like I was reading it, and just the way you deconstruct all the things that happened through numerology, and even when you were talking about 9/11, like bringing terror into it to bring more death to the explanation was like you have all of the sources to back everything that you say, and I wanted to say like that this is crazy work. So good job, man.
Well,
And
I want to
yeah,
give, while it was a lot of my ideas and works, I do want to give Airlogic, a GG33 Gold member, a lot of credit for actually putting the keyboards to uh, virtual reality and internet. So he had a part to do with it, but it was basically my ideas, and that's the way I've been. That's why I thought World War II was. That's the explanation I came to. I think that this guy was a puppet, and
no,
he
but facts.
basically
I
got
see
his
it,
at the
man.
very end, didn't he?
Uh-huh. Because Hitler is a character that I deem to be really in the scale of greatness, which is not qualitative but quantitative. I think he's way up there, and that's why I really been always intrigued about like more. I wanted to learn more about who he was as a person, and just seeing the way you deconstruct it was really interesting. But yeah, I have a question for you. And
Go ahead.
so since 2002, I was following you and everything about what you say about enemy signs and stuff like that. And I've recently come across an anomaly that I would say. So I don't know if you're familiar with fashion culture, but there's this girl called Zendaya, and Zendaya is an actress that studied in Disney Channel, and now she's been working like since she was 14 with this stylist called La Roche, and La Roche is a horse and she's a rat, right? And they've been working together for over a decade, and their work have made people talk. It's really like they are really up there when in terms of fashion, and they're working in such
No,
a decent
I
way. Because
understand your
yeah,
question.
you get
I
it,
understand
yeah,
your question. I
exactly.
understand it.
Okay, keep it listening.
Let me give you an example. There is a guy a long time ago. His name was Jerry Sandusky, and he worked for a very, very famous coach, Nick Paterno. I think I could be wrong. I think that's his name. But the head coach was a tiger, and
Mm-hmm.
the Sandusky was a monkey, and they worked together for about 30 freaking years. 30 years. But then it came out that Jerry Sandusky was a and he was fucking people in the Penn State locker room. They started calling Penn State pedo state. And the head coach, who was a Tiger, who had no issues from this guy for 1, 2, 3 decades, not only was he let go as the coach of the Whitney Lions, he died not too much after that. And that basically showed you how enemy sign did you in at the very fucking end. So yeah, there's gonna be examples of some enemy signs working, well together. But for every one you can show me rat, horse that did, I can show you 10 Kobe shacks that didn't.
Okay, I get you.
You know?
Yeah, I get you. So you are saying that it's a matter of time because this there's brothers and
At some
sisters
point, it
and
always will be. I mean, the only thing I tell people is if your brother, your sister, or your mom, or your son is your enemy sign, you didn't know anything about this. It is what it is. You got to live with it. But in my family, again, my son's a snake. My brother's a snake. My mom's a rooster. My wife is a rooster. We did this right. We did this right. And, that's why I can say um, I've been happily married for a long time because I did numerology and astrology right. While people go to church, say Christ is king, take fucking fake vows, and then they're cheating on someone within a couple weeks.
yeah,
So
that's a scam. But I had another question as well. Earlier, when you started the chat room, you said that you think the primordial creator put karma on the head. as like some kind of grace or something like that. So if we put karma on Earth, would it mean that the people we as humans shouldn't feel any compassion towards the people going through bad things? Like it's not
That
their
that
own will.
that's a very very interesting
Yeah,
question because
because I could be really
I
controversial
can't
with
give
it.
you a full answer.
Yeah.
I can tell you this though. I remember I was in Vegas and I saw a woman under a bridge, under not a bridge, but like a stair case, and she had babies there, and I felt bad for her, and I gave her some money, and within an hour, I lost 25,000. After I gave that woman money, I lost 25 racks. And while I can't indefinitely say that because I helped her out, that happens, there are people on the planet
Mm-hmm.
who are meant to suffer because they did bad things. And if you try to ease their pain, that shit's going to come on you.
Yeah, facts.
At the same time, you know, you're a human being, you have compassion, and, you know, you want to help certain people. So the rule I like to go by is, you know, look out for your friend's signs.
Mm-hmm.
That usually works out.
Yeah, because right now I'm really building my like compass towards what's good and evil, and like I'm like, if this person, like this homeless person, just asked me to pay for his groceries, should I do it or not? Because maybe it's the
Most
Joseph
likely, no.
Stalin, like, yeah, exactly. Maybe it was Joseph Stalin in like his last reincarnation, and this is his punishment.
I'll tell you what I will do.
Yes, please do.
Even when I had a fucking, you know, I couldn't walk and I was sitting down. If there's an old person who was standing, I get up from my seat and give him mine.
Yeah, so
Even when
this is
my fucking, you know,
divination
even
to
when my
anybody
fucking
deserve.
Achilles was fucked up, I still did shit like
Oh,
that.
okay, wow.
You know, so
Very good
again,
point.
I don't lose all your compassion, but at the same time, make sure you never play for a fool. Like I used to give away scholarship to GG33. That's not going to happen again. That way, you know, some of these people, I've noticed that some of the people. One thing I've noticed, I'll give you one example. There's been two cases, people I was in fights with, and then years later, I let them in GG33, and then they burned me.
Mm.
That will never happen again. So again,
Yeah.
you live and learn, and I can tell you this, and I'm not sure how people are going to take this, but there's not too many people I regret hurting. You know, there's a bird at 9 years old I regret, and you know, some animals, but not people. The people who I've gotten and I hurt, I don't regret it. But there's a lot of people I regret helping. Gives you something to think about.
Thank you, sir.
Gary, you talked about how sometimes people, because you said, oh, well, if you can't control who your enemy signs are, whatever, in your family, it is what it is. Would you say that there's a karmic component to having tons of enemy signs within your
Oh
family, though?
yeah, like for instance, say you're a goat and both your parents are oxes. Oh yeah, there's a lot of karma with that. 100%, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I've seen it. Enemy signs having enemy kids, one of each enemy, and then divorce and
Yep,
all kinds of problems.
yep. 100%. Or say you guys have a good relationship and you know it's a pig and cat couple, and all of a sudden the pig has a rooster child. Yeah, I see that relationship breaking up quickly too. Over and over and over, you see this type of stuff, but you know, it is what it is. All right, 22, your hands up, go ahead.
Hello, Gary, sir. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Hello. We can
Gary,
go
sir,
ahead.
I'm from Mauritius. I want to say thank you very much, Gary, sir. I'm so grateful. I've heard from you from TikTok since I've been in the academy, and I'm learning stuff free. And I want to thank you for that, because there are so much free things that you give to people, and I'm one among of them. Thank you very much, Garry, sir, and I appreciate your work, and I appreciate everyone.
You're very welcome. You're very
And
welcome.
just a quick reading, please.
Birthday?
Uh, February 22nd, 1992.
Woo! I like that. I like that birthday.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
I know.
I mean, Peyton, you want to do this since this is your 22nd sister?
She wants it from you. She
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Look at
Everything.
you. Look at you. There you go. Now she's pressing you, girl.
It's okay, it's okay. I tried to talk to Garry, sir, but it's the first space, and it's you, Peyton. Oh, I accept that.
All right, so you said you are February 22nd, 1992.
Yes.
You are a monkey, my friend. So
Yes.
you are in my trine. I'm a rat.
Okay, it's the first rat I've talked to since I've learned numerology. Never met a rat,
Really?
never spoken to a rat. I've met
Oh my
dragons,
goodness.
monkeys, no rats.
It's your lucky day.
Yes,
You're talking to the best
yes,
rat.
on an 11th day. Yes, I believe.
Bias. Well, thanks for coming in. So, what are your you sound like you know quite a bit. You are born on the 22nd. I'm also born on the 22nd. So that's why Garry was said you're the 22nd sister
Okay,
to me.
okay.
We're master builders. It's friendly year for us both. Our trine, monkey, dragon, and rat, as you know. So this year you need to be building, building, building. What are you working on right now? Are you building your body? Are you building a business, relationships, building your wealth? You should be doing it all. You should be going all hands on deck, throwing yourself in the fire,
Okay.
taking risks this year. As you know, monkey year is your year, so that's going to be coming up 2028. You have a really big opportunity again to capitalize, especially financially. In 28 is a number of big money, big wealth. So whatever money moves you're making this year, they're going to most likely compound and get bigger over time, and then you can make your second really big move on that 2028 year. So put in the work now. What can I ask? Is there anything particular you're excited about right now?
Yeah, my career. Okay, I work in a telecommunication company, and this year there have been many job opportunities, but I didn't apply because here in my company, I would say it's mostly government based, semi government. They are chosen people, and I'm not. You know, I I stand on my own. So
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know if, for me, uh, is it worth it trying with the telecommunication, or should I think about something else?
Depends what you want, right? This is your year. Even though you're not a dragon, consider this to be your year. You're in a personal 5 year.
Yes.
What does that mean? February 22nd with 2024, that comes out 232.
Mm,
It's a 5 year. It's a time to broaden your horizons, have fun, travel, take on opportunities that feel good to you. You're really feeling into this year, feeling about what is good, what is fun, what is going to be fruitful. So if there's something in you that has doubt about it, my personal, Garry might have something else to say, my personal is no. But if intuitively you're drawn to it, you're just having a little bit of fear that it's not working out, well, sometimes that fear is just excitement in a different form. So again, this is your year. Go all in on things that feel really, really good to you and that bring joy and excitement. And the money's going to come. This is what Garry always says, the money's going to come when you're the best at what you do. So if you think you could be the best at that and you have the passion to be the best at that, the money is going to come, so don't worry.
okay. Thank
Garry,
you.
anything to add?
No, you did a fabulous job. It's good hearing you fucking put in work, Peyton. Good shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very
You
much.
see
Gotta
how
give
she
you
does all the
props for the
math in her
fans.
head? You see how she's asking questions and she does all the math in her head and then she takes it to somewhere else? You know, I don't see. I don't want to hear this GG33 people writing shit on a piece of paper and fucking trying to. No, fuck all that. You figure out in your head. That's how you got to do it. That's what I require from my readers. Do it in your head. So good job.
Thank you.
Thank you very
How do
much.
you feel about that?
I,
Yeah, you are so
thank you.
welcome.
Yeah, because I'm very hardworking person. Uh, that I just had a doubt because everyone else was, in front of me, and I was the hardworking girl, but no promotion till now. But I don't doubt my capabilities, of course. But I'm working. I'm working. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Guess who you're I'm gonna say one more thing, and you're so welcome. Your biggest enemy is gonna be yourself. You are a master builder. You also have the
Yeah,
capabilities of being a master destroyer.
yeah.
22s go through a ton of self-sabotage. Don't be that person. Don't let that 22 gift, it's a gift. Don't let it go to waste. You are the star. You can make it happen. Put in the work. The rest is gonna come. Simple as that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gary,
Oh,
sir.
Yes.
Thank you,
of
Gary, sir.
course.
My respect.
Yeah, much appreciated. Okay, Andre, you're the next guy. We had a couple women up. Now up to you, man.
Oh, hey, what's up? I can't believe I'm talking to you right now, but it's so cool. I'm a 33-7, October 7th, 1996. I'm an impure. I'm not sure. I could ask so many questions. I mean, I'm cool with the reading, but I've got a lot of like deep questions I could go for. Like, I realized that.
I have a feeling that I probably won't answer a lot of your questions publicly.
Okay, one
I
thing.
got that feeling already.
One thing I just realized today is 33 is a hidden 28 because capital C is the 28th letter. So
Capital B is the 28th letter.
oh, sorry.
That's why billionaire starts with B.
Oh, okay, 29. Okay. I guess
All good.
we could go to like I don't know what to ask, man. I got so many questions, but 666 equals 9. How about maybe can you give me a reading because I know you're 33-7. I'm an impure, so.
I mean, we'll talk about you being born on the 7th, and that's a different number than most people. Most people who are born on the 7th, kind of keep to themselves. They enjoy spending time by themselves. That is something that is normal for 7s, which is not normal for most people. Like, for instance, I did this influencer stuff because no one was going to do it for me. I wish I could have coached someone to do this shit. No one was going to do it for me, so I had to step up and do it myself. But I mean, if you're asking me what a perfect day is, I'll go down the list right now. Hug and kiss for my kids. Make the wife feel like a woman, and basically chill and do research. And honestly, a lot of that involves being by myself. When I was in Ohio for a long time, no one came to my house. Like, let's see, who was allowed in my house when I was in Ohio? Daniel came a couple of times, and Jake came a couple of times. And other than that, the only people who came to my house in Ohio were billionaires and people who work for the government. That's it. I didn't have many people. I came out here, I started throwing podcasts, started doing all this other shit. I didn't have a blueprint for this shit. I just did it. Trial and error, and being a genius helps you out. So when it comes back to you as a 7, you have to understand that the 33 can level up that 7 to the point where a lot of weaknesses of the 7 aren't going to resonate like they don't with me.
Okay.
But you're still going to get injured, brother.
Okay, I gotcha. And also, I was born on an 11 day, so I guess like if you calculate the day, it would be 11. Okay,
How are you born on the 11th day?
Oh no, I mean like if you calculate like it's Putin's birthday, so if you calculate like whatever day that is, like out of the year, then it equals 11. So I guess that's my third number.
No, it actually equals 280. Putin's born on the 280th day of the year.
Oh, okay.
Hidden 28, not hidden 29, bro.
Okay, and then also I don't like to like this information is amazing, but I don't like to put myself on a pedestal and think that it's my last life or last incarnation. It would be amazing.
It's not.
Okay,
It's not.
okay, so it has to be pure
No worries.
33.
I mean, listen, a lot of 33s fail.
Interesting. Okay. And what about hexagram? Does that come from do hexes come from a hexagram?
No, man. That's no, not at all, my friend. Not at all. Anyways, it was a pleasure talking to you, 33. We're gonna go out to the next person.
Thank you.
Let's see, Baby Yoda, your hands up. Go ahead for me or Peyton.
First of all, I would like to say thank you, Gary, for enlightening me with numerology. And my question is like, what is your opinion about India and about Hinduism? Because I'm from India, and I'm saying this because the more I learned about spirituality and about prime creator, karma, the god hierarchy, and demons, fourth dimension, I think it more resonates with the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. And first of all, I would like to say I'm not a religious thumper, like a Bible thumper. I'm saying this because I think Hinduism is not a religion. I think Britishers when they conquered, like they came in India and conquered it, and they could understand what it was, and they termed it as a religion. Like they thought it was like Islam and like Christianity, and so they termed it as a religion, of course, and they ruled it for like 250 years, and so everyone adopted it. And what we actually called it before that, we call it Sanatan Dharma. And now you may be wondering, like, what is Sanatan Dharma? And like it literally translates
Yeah,
to.
I understand your question. I understand your question. So, I'll tell you a few things. In Christianity, it tells you you can be a murderer, rapist, and as long as you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, all your past sins are forgiven. Islam says pretty much the same thing. It doesn't matter what you did, doesn't matter what kind of vile degeneracy you did, doesn't matter who you murdered. As long as you accept Allah as your Lord and Savior, everything's going to be forgiven. Hinduism is not like that. Buddhism is not like that, because both of those, and I do consider them religions, both of those actually believe in karma, where Islam and Christianity give you a whole bunch of bullshit that doesn't work. The only thing it says in the Bible about karma is what a man sows, he shall reap. But it doesn't actually go into specifically to talk about karma. And, when you basically tell people all your sins are forgiven if you just accept something, that's garbage. Like, for instance, NBA team can lose the first 20 games and then win 2 games in a row, and then they're in the playoffs. Not how this shit works. So I do believe there's a lot more spirituality in Buddhism and Hinduism than there would be in Islam. Islam's like a political system in a way, though.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of stuff I agree with Islam does. And the only reason I agree with a lot of stuff that Islam does is because we live in a degenerate society. If this was the 1950s, I'd be telling everyone to stay the fuck away from Islam. The fact is that we've dropped so much. We're basically to the point where I don't like cats. And I'm talking about the animal, just giving you a way to look at this. I don't like cats. But I got so many fucking mice in the house that I gotta get a cat. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what Islam is to me. We're infested with fucking cats, right? With rats, and we need cats to clean them up. But if there is no rats, there would be no need for that cat. And that's the same way I look at Islam.
And I was saying this because I think that is pretty much very close to what the prime creator wants us to teach. Because like in Krishna, like the avatar of the avatar of Vishnu talks about, he literally says, like, if you think praying, joining your hands and praying is actual worshipping, you are wrong. Like, if you think going to a temple and like praying is worshipping, like is wrong. I think he said that if you follow the path of righteousness, that is actual worshipping. And worshipping is like it's not.
Well, you have a different definition than most people do of worshiping. To the Muslims, it's getting on all fours every day. To Christians, it's basically going to church and, going like this in your heart in four directions like a cross. They both go to mosque and they go both to the churches and they ask God for money and wealth and fame. And sometimes they have, some very, very just reasons, like, help this person get better health. But then the day, God ain't the prime creator ain't listening to anybody because, it's like an ant colony. They need
Yeah,
help. I mean, what are you gonna do?
yes,
We're
right, right.
so far above that stuff. It doesn't even matter. Only thing he's gonna do is judge you at the end. But I'm not here to endorse Hinduism or
Yeah, yeah,
Buddhism.
yeah. Of course,
I
of
just
course.
think they have more spiritual aspects than most. Peyton, you got anything you want to add to this?
I think a lot of religious type stuff is performative, and who you are on the inside is really going to be what shows for what happens beyond this. So, just something to think about when you're seeing people in the mainstream promoting certain things as well. It's one thing to play the part, or to look the part. It's another to actually be it.
So you're basically saying a lot of these people are grifters and frauds in a nice way.
Absolutely. I don't have to say it though. I think people are smart enough that they want to be accepted so badly online that they will trade their own integrity for some kind of false acceptance to be part of a group. So you really got to look at yourself out here, people.
I
Christ
just
is
wanted.
king, right? Anyways, man, listen, one thing you can tell about me, I'm equal opportunity. I am equal opportunity. Do you know there's less than 20 million Jews on the planet?
Yeah,
7 billion people, and there's less than 20 million Jews. Now, when it comes to Christians, about 2.3 billion, Muslims about 1.9 billion, but they're the fastest growing ones. When it comes down to all the other religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, it's about half a billion, a billion, somewhere in that range. When it comes to Jews, it's less than 20 million. Less than 20 million. People really need to start asking themselves, how are that 20 million people? How are they running the world? How do they actually have this much fucking power? That's what people really need to be asking themselves. And the answer, in part, is because of this. Because in the Jewish community, they spend with each other. They'll have $1 recycled 50 times throughout their community. For instance, this is how it starts. A man goes to a Jewish bakery, and then the Jewish bakery buys flour from the Jewish distributor, and the Jewish distributor hires nothing but Jews to work in there. This is how they do it, but all you other guys, no, you won't do that. So again, while America might be a melting pot, and a lot of other countries are as well at this point, the Jews have always been the bankers throughout society. I should really call them Zionists because that Jew name is not really a thing. And by the way, I'm Jewish. So all these people telling me I'm a Zionist or I fucking did this and did this. I don't give a damn about Palestine anymore than I give a fucking damn about Ukraine. I care about this country. That $9 billion is being shipped to Gaza. I would rather have that 9 billion shipped to our fucking veterans and giving them, build roads and jobs in this country. But I understand what they're doing. It's called soft power. You can't always go in with guns. Sometimes you gotta give money to quell people. So it is what it is. I have a big problem with Ukraine getting $61 billion in new U.S. equipment. Why? Because they're not going to win that war regardless. They're not winning that war. For every one person Ukraine has, Russia has 10. Unsustainable. That's why Ukraine's been getting their ass whooped ever since the Dragon Year started, because Putin's the president and he's a dragon. People really need to start paying attention to what the fuck is going on.
What's your view on Werner von Braun naming Elon in his book way back in the day? And what's your view on the space is fake and all
I,
that?
I can't actually verify that that's actually 100% accurate. You know, even the Bible's been rewritten many times. But I've heard that a few times, so you know, it's out there.
Can I get a quick reading, sir, please?
Excuse me?
Can I get a quick reading?
Oh no, let me do a few other people now.
Okay, okay.
You know,
Let's see what
we talk.
Perseus has to say. He has a cross in his name. Do
All
you
right,
have to
well,
add to this?
all right. Let the cross speak.
The cross is gonna speak, man. I crossed my heart, man. Got a lot of love for you, Garry.
Oh, I appreciate the love, man. Thank you.
How you been doing?
I'm walking. Almost fully recovered from my Achilles injury, and I'm happy about that.
That's good, man. I'm really glad. It's good to speak to you, man.
I appreciate the kind words. What's on your mind, my friend? I'm sure it's gonna be something religious.
I wanted to ask you, outside of that scope, what's your thought on my readings? Because I am a Christian who believes in numerology. I think it's really interesting. I think you do have a lot of knowledge and wisdom to give, and I really appreciate that a lot. So I'm born.
I don't understand why Christians can't believe in numbers that are all over their own Bible.
Absolutely.
Wait, I need to cut in real quick. I was at a service tonight, or no, yesterday, and there's literally a book in the Bible called Numbers.
That's right. The Bible's filled with numbers, Alpha and the Omega, 1, 2, 3, right? Father, Son, Holy Spirit. But Garry, so I think I have your birthday, right? So I might be mistaken, but I think I have your birthday, January 7th, 1992.
92.
That's right.
I wouldn't. You telling me I got married when I was 12 years old?
No. I mean January 7th.
Yeah, but oh, you mean your birthday? I thought you said my birthday was 92.
No, I mean
okay, so you're out. No. So you're born 92. So that's definitely a go because January 7th is always the go. I mean, shit, bro, you're an 11. You're old soul. You're old soul, and you're actually very, very smart. The edge you have over most 11s is you're not going to be as emotional. Go out there and do your thing, brother. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of January 7s disappointed me in life. Maybe you can be one of those exceptions. Go out there, do your thing. What you have to understand is, us January 7s are the only pure 7 energy there is. Yeah, there's a lot of people born on the 7th of the February and March and every month so on. A lot of people born on the 16th, 25th. But January 7th is actually the 7th day of the year. We're the only pure 7 energy out there.
Interesting. So that would be the Julian calendar, right? Where we get January being the first month of the year, right?
Correct.
Interesting. No, I'm not really equipped to much of Chinese astrology. I think it's really interesting. I've heard it really more from you, where I'm like, maybe there's some credibility there. Because
Did you have a fucked up year? Did you have a fucked up year in 2021?
Well,
Did you have setbacks that year?
But it was like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't anything either particular awful or anything good, you know what I mean?
Did you have setbacks that year?
I would say so. Well, I mean, it's after COVID. I mean, a lot of people had setbacks. You know what I mean?
Well, we're not talking about a lot of people. We're talking about you.
I would say so. Sure.
Yeah. So that was your enemy year, 2021. You're a goat, and that was an ox year.
What do you think would be the year for me? Like, let's say where something amazing happens, astounding.
I mean, most likely in a goat year, since you're a goat.
Okay, so I'm not very familiar with the Chinese astrology. That's really where I
2027.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. I'm not
brother.
I don't know much about Chinese astrology. That's really where I got it from you. I find it really interesting, and that's where I gave it more credibility because I do respect your knowledge. But I'm more into the Western astrology, from the Greeks, Hellenism.
I think that's a huge mistake.
Really?
Studied all the astrologies for years, and while Western has some validity, It's the Chinese that's the main astrology.
Why do you think the Western astrological symbols are everywhere? Like they're over here. I'm by New York City, and they have the Prometheus statue in Rockefeller Center with the Western
Go to
astrology.
Washington D.C. Go to Washington D.C. You have astrology on the buildings. I mean, Freemasons created all that stuff. They use astrology. It's not hard to figure out what happened.
Yeah, Benjamin
But I can
Franklin used
assure you,
astrology.
I can assure you, doing this for 20 years, when it comes to astrology, nothing touches the Chinese Vietnamese stuff. Nothing.
Interesting. But what Benjamin Franklin was into Western astrology. A lot of these older, knowledgeable
Because
guys
they
with
didn't
wisdom.
know about the other astrology. That's why.
Okay, interesting. But in your Western astrology, I think you mentioned that you're a Leo, right? Leo ascendant?
I'm not a Leo. I'm a Capricorn, bro.
No, I mean the ascendant sign, the rising sign.
I'm not worried about my rising sign or my heart's desires or all that other nonsense.
Okay, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Have a nice day.
All good, brother. All good, man. Hey, listen, I keep it real, man. I keep it real. Let's see. El Gate, I'm not sure if you talked yet.
Yeah, El Gato.
Okay, well, go. Let's go to Faith. Faith V, go.
Hi, Gary. I'm very honored to be on here. I just found you recently on Twitter. I just got Twitter, but I've been following you for a while. I'm going to be getting a reading from Joshua, the numbers mechanic, next month because my birthday's coming up soon on the 28th, and it's going to be a birthday present for my boyfriend. But so I'm not really looking for a reading, but I do have plans to become like a business owner of a wash and fold laundry business someday. And I'm born on the 28th. And I was just wondering, since I'm born in the goat
Isn't
year.
that a surprise? Hold on. Isn't that a surprise? We have a woman who's coming in, and the first thing she's talking about is money and business. Not like the other women out here. She's talking about her bag, and she's born on the 28th. Just absolutely shocking.
I
As
am a
shocking as
stay-at-home mom right
as
now, though.
shocking as like when I see the sun's gonna come up tomorrow. Absolutely shocking. But go ahead, hon. Just having a little fun with you.
Yeah, mad respect. I am a stay-at-home mom right now because my son's 8 months old and I'm still breastfeeding. So I'm waiting for the next goat year to really start the wash and
Good
fold
woman.
business. Thank you.
Good woman.
He's grown really fast, and I'm actually holding him right now. So if you hear any baby crying, that's
Oh, I have so much respect for women who breastfeed. I've heard women tell me that they don't want to have kids, it might ruin their figure. Or women tell me, oh, I'm not going to give them breast milk. That's going to ruin my looks. I have so much respect for women who actually breastfeed their babies, because you're basically increasing that kid's IQ by 8-9% on average. 8-9%. That's huge. Listen, my kid was breastfed for 3 fucking years, my first child. And they literally call him the smart kid in school. That's what, some kids are known as bullies, jocks. My kid is known as the smart kid in school, has the highest IQ in his grade. And I can assure you, yes, genes had something to do with it, but a lot of it had to do with his mom being dedicated enough to breastfeed that fucking kid for 3 years. That was that kid's titties, not mine, for 3 years. I had to give that shit up. I'm making sacrifices here too. But it's one I was very, very fucking happy to make, because kids always come first. And, I wouldn't expect these beta males and these homos to ever understand anything like that, because they'll never put anyone ahead of themselves. So, as for you being born on the 28th, listen, you're born with a magic ticket. You use it at the right spot, you're going to cash it in. Obviously, the number 28 is very good for you. Work with that. And if you're as smart as I think you are, you'll figure the rest out. You got a 28, incorporate, do things under that number, you'll be fine. Hell, if it's a 28th, Go to the fucking casino and put 20 at a roulette. That shit might work too.
That's what I'm doing soon because my birthday is in a couple days, and I'm gonna go to a
Hit
casino
them
nearby.
hard,
That's a
girl.
pig. It's a
Hit
pig
them
casino.
hard, girl.
Yeah, I actually looked up the year the casino was built and everything because I'm born in a goat year. So it's actually a casino I've been
You
to many
actually
times.
sound like you're born in a goat year.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
No, I'm not, saying it's a negative or a positive, but I know how certain people's voices sound based off their sign, and you sound like a female goat. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, and I am
Mm-hmm.
a one life path, so 28 and then a one life path. So I have masculine energy for sure.
See, so you basically said you're not a soft goatie.
No, definitely not. I'm the oldest of 7 kids too, so I was basically
I
helped raise
see.
my
Oh,
siblings.
okay. So you're the type of goat that throws hands, huh?
I don't know. My sister's a rooster, so she's a tough one, and she's only a couple years younger than me. She won a couple fights here and there.
Yeah, but you were you picking on her before she got of age?
No, we had our fights in like the teenage years, like fist fights and stuff.
Fist fights? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And did the younger sister one up you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, many times she's a tough one. She's definitely a rooster. She's definitely a rooster.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. I like that in you, man. But you see how she admitted that the rooster female was the most masculine because it is what it is. But I can tell one thing about you without even knowing anything. Just your birthday. I can tell you're attractive because all goats are attractive, or at least most of them. There's this one goat born on June 23rd. Yeah, she's struggling out there. She also has 2 enemy sign parents. Ugh, you always gotta pay a fucking karmic price for being a, don't you? Water lady. Anyways, enough of me taking shots at people. Did you have anything else on?
Yeah, actually, so my son is a 22 life path. He's only 8 months old right now, but he was born on the 25th. He made 8 months today, and I just wanted to get some feedback on what he might be, how he might be when he's older.
Well, I mean, listen, 22 is one thing, but it's also born on the 25th, which is the 7. So, unlike most 22s, he's going to be a little bit more on the shy end. He's probably going to be a late bloomer, but when he does, it'll go fast. But he's most likely going to be a late bloomer.
Thank you so much, and mad respect to you.
Thank you. Anyways, the Lakers 0-3 down the Denver Nuggets. Now, LeBron is damn near 40 years old. He's still the top 10 players in the NBA. He literally single-handedly won that game 2 until they lost at the very end. Is it time for LeBron to leave the Lakers? Is it time for LeBron to go? Listen, I'm personally responsible for taking 3 titles away from LeBron. Kind of feel bad for him. But, if he wants to leave the Los Angeles Lakers and come down here to Miami, I'll be more than happy to do what I can to make up for it. Anyways, Peyton, you want to call some people? Who's next?
Yes, A1 Luck's been up for a while. What's up, sir?
What's up? How y'all doing tonight, man?
Excellent. How are you doing?
I've been better, but day at a time.
Mm-hmm. That's right attitude.
But yeah, I was just trying to. I've been following y'all for probably like the last 2 months now. I don't have like everything that I need as far as like the knowledge of how to add up the birthdays. Like my birthday is 11/17/94. I know I'm in like the middle of my enemy year, and I've been feeling it all type of ways. But
Whoa, you don't believe Zerka? Where he says, oh, don't worry about your enemy. He gets his kick account suspended 3 times.
I don't follow Zerka, bro. Be honest, I don't. I be trying to have my.
Listen, brother, whenever someone's 29 to 30 years old, they're always in their year. And that's the way low year. Now, there's going to be people out there who say enemy years are for you to overcome stuff. Okay, whatever. I know a lot of people who die in their enemy years, like Matthew Perry last year. Maybe if they actually had this knowledge, maybe he wouldn't have took a helicopter that year. Like for instance, if I'm talking to Kobe right before his enemy year hits, I'm going to tell him, yo, I don't think it's a good idea to take a helicopter. Why take that risk in your enemy year?
Hey, Gary. I had lost connection. You was going in and out.
Someone else is speaking now, right now, friend. So let that person
All
speak.
right,
Go to
all right.
back to you.
I'm about to take my mic off.
All right, I guess he's done. Go ahead.
But yeah, I said I don't even really know who Zerka is. I just try to keep my head in the right places at the right time. And I don't want them to just get manipulated by money, especially when they're vulnerable, when they don't have the necessary resources they need and shit. And I just be trying to just stand on my morals and do what I can to, just to fucking live right, man. This shit's hard enough, just
You know the cycle has to end with you. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have no
I
kids.
see. So are you going to end the cycle of having kids out of wedlock, having kids without a mom and dad? Are you going to do for your kids when you actually have them what your mom and dad didn't do for you?
Hell yeah, man, cause the only thing about that, you gotta just find the right woman, and it just that's not easy either. So that's why I don't have no.
Yeah, I mean, what you say you're from
You know what I'm saying? I
Louisiana?
prefer to be married before I had kids. So. Yeah, I'm from New Orleans,
All
so
right, yeah,
I had to
that's
deal with
definitely.
Katrina too.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You don't believe Kanye? He said Bush did
I
it.
don't believe a lot
Kanye.
of what Kanye says. I know that's
No, last week it was Christ is King. This week he's
he said.
opening up a
Not
porn
yeah, I
website.
seen that. It's a travesty.
And my billionaire went in on me today. I fucking showed him that today, and he's like, "This is the one you wanted me to get for you. This is the one you wanted me to waste my connections. This degenerate piece of shit." He fucking went in on me because of all the favors I asked someone, I asked him to get me Kanye. I was so close. July of last year, I was so fucking close to getting that fucking interview that would put me over the top. But it's all good, man. It's coming in 2025.
Yeah, I about to
Kanye
say
has
homecoming is
nowhere to
coming.
go. So listen, you sound like a very good man. I wish you all the best. But remember, lay low this year. And if
I've
you're
been
gonna have your
trying,
first
bro.
child, if you're gonna have your first child, do it in 2026 horse year, brother. That's the best advice I can give you.
That's crazy. The chick I'm talking to, she's born in a horse year.
Mm, you know, make sure it's a low body count, brother. The chance of keeping a woman under wedlock if she's been ran through are very, very slim.
She
You
told me her
know,
body count is 3. I believe her, but you know, I'm
how
really
old is she?
surprised it's that
How
low.
old is she? 2002 or 1990?
She 2002.
2002 and body count 3, and she's like what,
Her birthday,
23, 24 years old?
she's 21. She made 22 this year.
20. Yeah, she'll be 22 this year. I mean, I consider that high.
Yeah, I would too at 21.
Considering I married a virgin, but I guess we're on a curve in society today, so I guess a 3 is pretty good nowadays. That's sad, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Are fours whores?
Our 4th horse. Why? Because it rhymes.
I was thinking four is a number of control, and maybe they like to lose control. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
No,
her
usually
birthday
think
is
no,
the other
July
way
22nd.
around.
no. A little bit more the other way around, but yeah. If there's a numbers I would think of as cores, I'm not going into it, but I'm not gonna say 4 is one of them. That's kind of
What
ridiculous.
What do you think about? Do you listen to music and numerology? Because all popular music is in 4/4 time signature, which four is a number of control. So I don't know. I listen to music with different time signatures and polyrhythms. So do you have like do you have a theory on music and numerology?
I don't listen to crappy music. You're not gonna fucking brainwash me or put negative vibrations in me. Listen to Lil Wayne or Drake or whatever fucking rock band you want to do. I think classical music is good. Mozart, Beethoven. I think if you actually know a few things, and it seems like you do, maybe leave that music all alone altogether because it's all negative.
Why
I
why do
mean,
you think all music?
there's literally one mainstream song I listen to, and I just like when it says 1, 2, 3. But other than that, not much.
Why do you think all music is based for a time signature? Popular music.
Well, I can't actually verify that. That's you just saying that. So I know all music usually hits about 72 beats. To match the human fucking heartbeat, which most people have at 72. But I can't actually verify just going off your word because I don't know any different. So I'm gonna take your word for it.
Okay, and then music goes from A to G, like the music theory. Do you have any like
That's
knowledge?
correct. Yes.
Do you have any
Oh,
like?
I have a lot of that knowledge. I actually have, but that we're not actually going because Roger has a music class with Dre, and that is the stuff that they put out there. So, and it's under non-disclosure, so I can't actually leak that shit. But yes, you are right. It does have a difference.
Okay, thank you. And then B's and F's don't have flats or sharps.
Excuse me.
The B's and the F's don't have sharps. Like all the other the letters notes have
And
sharps.
there's a V and a W too. I'd look into that one before I look into others. But good
Yeah.
questions, my
Oh,
man.
what
Wish
about
you the best.
letterology? Like letterology, M and W inverse. Then you got A and E are inverse. You got D, B, P inverse. Like same with that one dude, PBD. Like that's his name or whatever. I don't know if there's reasons. I don't know. What's your opinion on the letterology?
Well, I invented the term letterology. Before that, it was called gematria. I invented the term letterology because there's so many fucking, crazy people in that gematria community. I didn't want to be associated with them in any fucking way. These people are nuts. OJ fucking died at 67. That means a guy whose his height is 6'7" is going to have 6 points and 7 rebounds on June the 7th. I mean, get the fuck out of here. At some point, this shit's just nonsense. So I couldn't listen to those gematria guys anymore. So I basically created the term called letterology, which is the way GG33 uses what other people call gematria.
Okay, and also I have a theory about nines. You multiply 9 by any number, and then it comes.
It seems like you have a theory about a lot of stuff, my man.
Yeah, let's get one of the other people up here
Okay.
to.
Yeah, I appreciate you talking, but we got more people here.
Where do souls come
So,
from?
what's that?
Thank you, Andre.
Where do souls come from? That's my last one.
Where those come from? I would assume we're all trapped here like fucking honeybees, and our point is to get out. But we definitely came from a different plane than this third dimensional one, and that's it. All right, Peyton, pick the next person.
Drea's been up here for a while. She has her hand up. What's going on, my friends?
Hi, I have a question for Gary. Um, Learning about my numerology, and I just wanted to know if you can read my birthday.
Birthday is
September 1998.
September 1998. Uh-oh, we got another one life path tiger. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, I mean, listen, I've told women who are tigers this. Not only are you a tiger, which is very masculine, you're a one, which is extremely masculine. So, I mean, the chances of a beta male holding you down are very, very slim. That's just not going to happen. You need someone who is, you honestly need an alpha, whatever that is to you, because if you don't have a man who can actually, make you feel that you can let that guard down, you're going to dominate pretty much every single man you're going to be around. And, tiger women like Amber Heard, they can be a little bit even violent at times. The thing is, you enjoy the fucking chase of a hunt, but once you're in a relationship, you get bored. So, plus you're picky as hell. Like you're kind of like a perfectionist too. So, you know, good
Yeah, I
luck,
can agree
guys,
with
trying to get
that.
with you. Good luck, guys, trying to get with you.
I also know I'm on my 8th personal year. Is there anything that
Get
I
your
should put
bag.
in? Okay,
Get your
yeah.
bag. But listen, lady, don't do it in a way that's gonna fuck up your karma. You understand
Okay.
what I'm trying to tell you?
Um, Basically nothing bad that's gonna come back
Yeah,
to me.
100%. And
Oh,
you know, tigers tend to be the type who um like to have fun in certain, you know. So make sure that you don't do it like Amber Heard or Megan Fox. You know, find the right guy off top, because I've seen too many tiger women just leave their husbands because they can't control them anymore. So it is what it is.
gotcha. Thank you.
You're very welcome. That's the thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat things like, oh my God, you're gorgeous. Oh my God, you're the fucking woman. You got everything going for you. I'm not going to do that. There's plenty of people out here who are going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. And then I'm going to do it with, in a way where I don't give out too much information, because people just copy and paste me and then start fucking selling information to other people like it's their original info. Shit I gave away for free. It's fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts. Anyways, we're probably going to wrap this up in a little bit because it's almost 1:30 here. I'll probably give it a few more minutes. Peyton, do you have a few more people you want to call up?
Ben has had their hand up for a while. What's up, Ben?
Hey, can you hear me well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I might lag out a bit. So, Gary, I wanted to respond to something that you said last space, but I want to preface this by saying to bear with me, because I'm a 7 without a 3 mouthpiece, so I'm a little hard to talk to sometimes. But I wanted to dispute something you said about not putting God before family.
Let's go.
Is that all right with you? So, okay, so I think it's actually a paradoxical statement to say that, because are you talking about the prime creator or like other deities?
I'm talking about other deities. I don't call the prime creator God. Why would I insult him like that?
Okay, so do you think you should put the prime creator before God?
Hell no. What,
Or before your
before
family?
God? Yes. Before my family? No.
Sorry. No? Okay, well, yeah, that's where I think it's a little bit paradoxical, because I think like the one in mathematics and how every number comes from the one, it's like a common divisor or divisor. I think God is that common divisor between everything that's real, because I think he's the ultimate reality. So I think if you don't put God before your family, then they'll basically spontaneously combust, like they won't exist. There will be no goodness in them.
They
Because I
won't.
think the
No, no,
prime
no, no.
creator is the source.
I can choose to do bad or good, and my family's still going to exist because they're already here. If you're talking about the fact that the prime creator gave us all life, and that way he is our family or above it, I've heard that argument before. And to that, I'm
No,
going to
I'm
say,
saying,
go ahead.
go ahead. Okay, I'm saying the prime creator is the source of goodness. So like how everything has specific attributes, like a plastic bottle, a fundamental specific attribute of a plastic bottle is plastic. A fundamental attribute of reality, all of the fundamental attributes of reality come from the prime creator, and that includes goodness. So if you take the prime creator, if you don't put the prime creator
And
before your family, then that
it
goodness can be.
also includes negativity. Everything must be balanced.
Well, I would say that's the law of opposites, right? That's the yin and yang. That's Satan.
But
So I
the
wouldn't
law of
say that's the
opposites
prime creator.
is something that is real within this matrix.
Yes, yes, yes. So, well, here's my view. I think within this matrix, within this realm, we're basically like a dialectical synthesis between God and Satan. So we have the superfluidity of God
thrown into infinitesimal prodigious whirls of velocity, creating the ether and the other four elements that spontaneously manifest matter, and that's what we're made of, right? But I also think that etheric substance is kind of like the opposite of the yin and yang of God. That's like Satan. That's like nothingness, right? So I think if you take that goodness, that God's superfluidity out of it, then you're basically sucking all of the goodness, all of reality out of your family, out of everything. That's just my view.
Oh, I mean, you're welcome to, and you've been very respectful. I obviously disagree with your assessment. My assessment is, honestly, when you're that powerful, you don't need people to worship you or to love you. It's not about that. That's what these demons need. These demons need your fucking energy for them to worship. That's why they took over these churches and these mosques and these fucking temples. They want people to worship them because it gives them power. The Prime Creator don't need that. He doesn't need you guys to worship. We're like fucking batteries for these fucking demons within the Matrix. And people want to fucking pray to this garbage. Listen, I'm going to be very, very honest with you. The only thing I've worshipped in my life is my wife's body. That's it. Okay? So, that's what it comes down to. Now, there's a lot of people who need to worship something to, be check. They need to fear something. Okay, fine. Believe in whatever you want, but I don't need your Bible to tell me not to cheat on my wife. I don't need your Quran to tell me not to steal. I don't need any of that. Perhaps you do, and if that's what helps you, cool. But these Christians and these Muslims, I'm never gonna forget history. He used to burn people like me at the stake. I was a heretic. He'd fucking tie me up and burn me. So I'm not saying you personally, but I'm saying what Christians and Muslims did. So, now we're in the new age of Aquarius. That type of behavior ain't going to work anymore. And by the end of the age of Aquarius, no one's even going to remember all these religions. It's all going to be numerology and astrology. Anyways, fellas, I want to thank you guys for joining the space. Peyton, if people need a reading, if people need some health advice, how do they contact you?
You can send me a DM. My DMs will be open today and through the weekend. So, interested in anything related to health, numerology, astrology, click on my profile. But I want to say, Garry, thank you for opening the space and just being an absolute king in all realms. You're the best.
I appreciate your kind words. How many people we got in here?
We got about 200 people right now.
Not bad. I mean, it's nice to do a spaces and have more than 40 people. Anyways, guys, I appreciate everything. Again, when people listen to these spaces, it's all love. Everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's saying thank you. Again, that makes me happy that I did what I did. That makes me happy that I actually went out there and made numerology mainstream. There's going to be some cockroaches who make up stories and all sorts of shit, but part of the territory. And I'm not like all these other people. I don't forgive and forget. That's just not part of my nature. If I help millions, if not billions of people, it's okay if I put a couple in the ground. Anyways, this has been a GG33 production.